Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Kholis Majid, and today I will review some books on our website. For the first book, there is Alice Adventure in Wonderland. This book has a story or classic novel genre. This is an interesting book to read, even though it is a classic story. This book is a good book to read. This book has 12 chapters, and in this book it tells the story of a girl named Alice who was sitting on the riverbank with her older sister. At the time, Alice felt bored and sleepy because she had nothing to do apart from watching her older sister read a book without conversation or pictures. Then Alice falls asleep and Alice's adventures begin in her dreams. Alice starts to stand up, for it occurred to her that she had never seen a rabbit with a waistcoat pocket, or a watch to take out of it. And burning with curiosity, she ran across the field after him, and luckily she was just in the time to see him appear in a large rabbit hole under the fence. And without Alice realizing that his body size had become small, Alice continued to chase him until he reached a tunnel, and then suddenly went down, so that Alice didn't have time to think about stopping himself before he found himself. This book is very suitable for those of you who like classic stories or novels. And the second book is the most Japanese on sport. This book is actually have a factual or sport genre. And if you like sport or you like reading books about sports, you might like this book. This book tells about the beginning of a sport that is synonymous with Japan, namely sumo. Sumo is of course a Japanese sport of Japanese origin. The practice dates back hundreds of years. The sport was already well established when Oda Nobunaga, one of Japan's most famous warlords, organized sumo tournament in the 16th century. In 1684, the first professional sumo tournament was held at the Tomioka Hachiman Shrine in Tokyo, or the then called Edo. It is thought that many of the first wrestlers here were probably ronin, or masterless samurai, who need a way to take money. Sumo wrestlers' clothing and hairstyles are, are also very distinctive. Wrestlers wear their hair in a traditional style called chonmai. This is a Japanese men's hairstyle during the Edo period. In this style, the hair is pulled back and tied into a top knot. It was a style that was originally developed as a way of using hair to keep a samurai's helm in a place as he moved while fighting sumo. Wrestlers need except for the finest shape, called mawashi, which they wrap several times around their bodies and tie at the back in a knot. Next to the third book, this is a rap music book. This book is a factual or art music genre. And who doesn't know about a rap music? This music genre is very different from other genres. Rap music is also known by many people throughout the world. One of them, one of them is a famous rapper musician from Indonesia, named Brian Emmanuel Suwarno, or commonly known as a Rich Brian. This book explains how rappers can create lyrics for their songs, and that good rap songs have a lot of different songs in them. So a rapper has to know a lot about all music. In fact, rappers can mix various types of music into their songs, not just rap music. Oftentimes, rappers incorporate famous parts from old rock and roll, old pop or old disco songs into rap songs. Many words in songs sound the same. For example, each word at the end of a song line usually has the same sound. Let's say a singer uses the word it. He may also want to use the word feet and flash in the song. This is because these words end with the same sound as it. So, the person who wrote the song had to know a lot of words to find words that had the same sound and make sense in the song. And the last book is the Antarctic. This book is have a travel or factual genre. If we talk about Antarctic, then what we have in mind is a vast place filled with ice and very cold. And the iconic animal in the Antarctic is the penguin. This book explains what Antarctic is like, such as how large the Antarctic region is, what is the lowest temperature that has ever occurred there. From May to August, the winter months, there is no daylight. It is dark 24 hours a day. In contrast, in the summer months of December to February, there is continuous daylight. The sun never sets. Antarctica is very windy, with wind speeds often reaching 70 miles per hour, although wind speeds have been recorded as high as 115 miles per hour. The combination of wind and below freezing temperatures can drop temperatures as low as minus 100 Celsius. Blizzards occur frequently and without warning and can reduce visibility to zero. Many scientists from various countries carry out experiments there because the environment there is still natural, one of which is scientists from New Zealand. They conducted scientific studies of earthquakes, weather, birds, and life beneath the waters of the Southern Ocean. Most scientific research is conducted in the summer months with continuous daylight. During the summer, there may be up to 80 people at Scott Base, including scientists and support staff, whereas in the winter, there may be only a quarter of that number. So, those were some of my review. I apologize if there are my mistake in my word. So my name is Kholis Majid and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.